Non-lethal. You lose.
Exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
Hold on. Where's the wireless one? Cancel. Properties. All right. I'm on. Okay. Well, guess what? Let's start over. Let's go from the beginning. And thank you, Winman. I didn't even see the message. I knew what was going on. I saw you message and I was like, God, something's wrong. And I put the controller on the camera, which I normally do when I film stuff. And now I put it on the computer. So now you can hear me. I am sorry. Let's start from the beginning. Welcome to another episode of Show Off, where we like to show off our things in our display cases. So if I like to show off my collection, and I'm sure you do too, and if you've ever made something using this channel, please send me pictures. I've been compiling a lot lately, and I have been I've been a bad YouTube friend, and I have a bunch that are ready for the video. The next volume of the tribute, which has been 2 years in the making, it feels like now. But there's so much going on that if I could afford an editor, man, I would just, I have like 1,000 things filmed. I would just shove them to somebody so that they could do it for me. So yeah, so if you've made something from this channel, please let us know. so we can show you off here on this show. Today we're going to talk display cases. Lots of display cases. We'll talk announcements this week. We will talk stuff from the Discord. Yes, we'll go into the Discord and see all the fun stuff that's going in there. And if you want to join the Discord, down below, let me double check that this didn't change to, streaming. So yeah, down below, you can join the Discord. We do a lot of 3D printing in there for our display cases, dioramas. We help there's advice given out in there. You can show off your collection. Just a lot of cool, helpful people in the what do you call it? In the Discord. Let me see. Oh man, why is this not showing on my, hold on. The chat is now not showing on so I can show you guys off, but I see 1/6 Delight saying no sound. Everybody's saying no sound. Broke Collector, Windman 42, but we are gonna, let me put this back in and then do this. And then I'm gonna pop it out. And then I'm gonna type and say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Oh man, it didn't show up in the thing. What's wrong? Huh. Let's see, chat select. Okay. Why is the chat select not working today? Like today's you know, I don't understand. It's there. Chat Ninja. I guess we won't have a visible chat. That makes me sad. Let me see. Did it change the properties? No, social stream ninja. Chat. Chat overlay. Let's see. Copy link. Let's try this different. Paste it in there and okay. Let's see if this works. And then pop this out. No. All right. Well, we have no chat today. I don't know what's going on. I'm sad. Like it's all of a sudden it doesn't work. I wonder if it has to do with the thing. But I guess I'll keep the chat up that is yeah. All right. Anyway, so I want to know, what is your show off of the week? As you can see, scrolling below me. Wait. What did you get this week? What do you want to let us know? Because we love to know what you got. I was saying before I got the Maschinenkrieger. I hope that's how you say it, but here it is, and I think this is a freaking adorable. You can, there you go. These look so cool, and the arms move, and the hand turns, and I just love the look of these. And I love these little Laboos. I don't care if they're not popular anymore. I don't care. But that's awesome. It's the fourth one. I was lucky enough to get the secret rare. My wife picked out the secret rare. The mechanics. So like everything is 1 out of 12. So you get the same chance out of all of them. And I was able to get the 1 in 72. So yeah, I have the little mechanics and they're adorable. Fucking adorable. Let's see. I can't say hello. Like, I can't say hello to people on here. Oh, that was Winston Windman. calling back. So we have the people in the chat. We got 1/6 delay. We got the Bro Collector. We have Windman. We have at JVHS88. And I'm sure that's not your normal name, unless it is. I just don't know how the way the way YouTube is doing the names that you're using your at. Something else I got. I got a new printer. I wanted to get a bigger bed printer because the one I currently have is the Anchor Make 5, and it is a 235 by 235 millimeter print bed, and that is small. I think the regular ones are usually 256 by 256, but I wanted bigger than that because I'm trying to make bigger pieces. And out of nowhere, there was the A2L from Bamboo, which I was very interested in. That's at $469. Plus, then if you wanted to get the AMS Lite, it was $569. And then you got to get the cutting tool. So that would have added another 60-something bucks on top of that. And it would have been like $600, which, you know, that's fine. My dream, the one that I really want, is the H2S, which would do everything that A2L does, but it's enclosed, and I really want I really want the H2S because it's enclosed. I could do ABS, I could do all kinds of stuff. So eventually I will get that. But I think I've kind of outgrown the Anchor Make. So I saw that Elegoo was having a sale, and I got their Neptune 4 Plus, which is a 320 by 320 by 320 by 385 tall build plate, and it was $269. And I was like, $269 from 4 something. Whatever. I did a lot of research. I watched a shit ton of videos just to make sure. But this is just another step to me being able to get the H2S. Yeah. So with that, I haven't set it up yet. I haven't printed anything yet. I'm kind of excited to print like a full 6 scale garage shelf in one printing. I'm excited to do all that stuff, to be able to print like things. Like I'll be able to print stuff for the Grail cases. I'll be able to print full shelves without having to have them split into different pieces, which is awesome because the Grail cases don't go bigger than that build plate. And then you could add features to those. And as I make floor pieces for my Grail cases that may probably will turn into dioramas, which is I'm excited about, to have diorama floors. I will make those files and I will give them out to everybody. So so that if you want to make the any of the Grail cases, which we will keep to the specs of the ones that you would get off of Amazon, they'll be like a standard size. I'm gonna work it. They'll be a standard size. And then the other thing that's cool is I can now do backdrops in the full piece instead of cutting them up into little pieces, which is great. I can't wait to do that. So I can do a full Death Star wall without worrying about having to glue stuff together. And I can even put the little, these little tabs on the side so it slides into the display case and the back panel. And then you add your lighting and you do all kinds of fun stuff with it and paint it. So I'm excited about this new printer. The first thing I have to print, though, I've been promising my wife one of those movable dragon things. So I'm going to print that first. The dragons! But I'm excited to try this. Now, Bamboo is more like Apple, and like Elegoo and everybody else is more like Android. I have an Android phone, which I have no problem because I like having the ability to change things and to make my own piece and not be like into the ecosystem. Although I will be joining Bamboo at some point because I will have a separate Bamboo printer. Now that being said, I've got the Anchor Make, and what I want to do with that is how I got it. So the reason why I even got into 3D printing, I have to give all the credit to Ty, or you might know him as Uncommon Flex. He is the reason why I even have a printer. And I don't know how much I can thank him, because I enjoy 3D printing, and I'm starting to enjoy, I'm enjoying the collaborations that we are having in the Discord, and everybody talking back and forth and putting up files and giving each other advice. I love that. It's so awesome. So what I would like to do with the Anchor Make is to give it away to somebody who doesn't have a 3D printer, or who is thinking about getting into 3D printing, but just, is worried, either can't afford it or what have you. So I got to figure all that out to give it away. There might be some filament included into that giveaway. I want to make it, I don't know how I can make sure that it goes to somebody who doesn't have a printer, but it works amazing. It's a workhorse, this printer. So, and you'll get like all the stuff. I've got extra nozzles. I got the toolkit that comes with it. And you won't have to worry about the shipping. So like if I have to ship it, I'll take care of the shipping. So if we can figure out a way to do that, I want to do it soon, because I want somebody out there to enjoy, like feel the enjoyment and excitement of creating something with these 3D printers. I love it. Oh, Windman says, yes, there will be filament. Why can I not get this thing to work? Hold on. Let me see if I'm sad about the chat. Let's see if I can, let me see if I can get it to work one more time. This is featured overlay mechanics. Let's see, options. I did all the options. Multi-stream alert box, no. Global settings tool, no. Chatbots and AI cert, no. Events, emotes wall. Wait list, winner draw, giveaway tool. Man, I didn't realize this social stream ninja thing had so many. Let me see if I'll make a new chat thing. Properties. So I need to make add under browser, chat, select 2. Okay. And then we're gonna go to our chat select. Featured chat overlay, copy link. Copy link. Da, 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 da. Resources shut down. Sorry. All right. Oh! Oh, that was the OBS one. Boo! OBS. All right. So that's done. Let's turn it on. Let's go to the chat and see if we can pull it back in, because I missed having the stuff show up so I can chat. All right, done. And then pop out. Oh, maybe. Someone say hello. I want to see if this works. In the chat. Say hello in the chat. All right, let me see if I can put towards the ship. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's not happening. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. So chat select. We're gonna delete this one. All right, so that's not working. Let me docs. Chat Ninja. Motherfucker. Why you do this to me, Chat Ninja? It's probably not even Chat Ninja. You know what? I updated the refresh cache of current page. All right. All right, I guess we don't have that. All right, let's look in the chat real quick so I can see what people are saying. The Broke, happy Saturday. Good afternoon. Ticanese. Broke Collector didn't get anything but Ripley, Zeno, and Pennywise have put me in the poorhouse. Dude. Yeah, did you get the did you go after the Artisan Ripley? Because I did also. So let's see. I got the Hano. This is Windman 42. He got the Hano Trooper and Vader last week, which they look spectacular. Windman, especially both troopers behind him, just fantastic. And pics in the Discord. You know what? We'll show those off. Also 3D printed some new weapons. Yeah, you did. You got the deal of the year, 15 inches tall, baby. Congrats. Thank you. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna test that out. I wonder like how high you can really print. If I do a thin like Death Star wall thing, can I print it really high? We'll see. It's gonna be fun doing all that stuff. Let's see. Windman 42, I've been wanting to print a dragon just to test the print in place stuff. LOL. Yeah, she's been asking me for that dragon for a long time. So that's what I'm going to make the first print. But I think I'm going to get red metallic filament. And do it in red metallic. Maybe I'll just surprise her with the red metallic. Yes, there will be filament. That's from Windman 42 with that. Yes, there will. Wink, wink, nod, nod, say no more. Who's your father? Wink, wink, nod, nudge. The Broke Collector, damn, Costa, that's awesome. Yeah, I want somebody to get into the printing. So maybe we'll talk about it more in the Discord on how we can get somebody who doesn't have one. So yeah. What's up, 160? Oh, yeah, you were saying hello. Have you tried unplugging and plugging it back in? I'll blow on it later too. Try restarting maybe. If I restart now, the stream will stop. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. Yep, the Artisan Ripley, awesome. So yeah. So next thing that I got, so this was the first thing, and I got this today. My wife, they went to the mall. So I love these little things. I love them. I love them so much. So excited about that. Number 2. Well, next week, real quick, it'll be a special, it'll be the day after my birthday. Next Saturday, and that's my birthday present, and we're gonna live unbox that. So I'm excited to do that. I'm not allowed to open it until my birthday, and I'm gonna live unbox that. That is from my wife. There were 2 things that I wanted to show. I have the one here, the Martian and Krieg. Oh, I told you about the printer. The printer's downstairs. I didn't bring it up yet. I need time to put that together. But thanks to help from the community, I want to thank Bro Collector, especially. Oh, you can see. Well, everybody knows where I live. This is Beetlejuice. So he came in. I got a great deal on him anyway because I had some, with your help and with my rewards. This was very, yeah. I'm excited to get him out. It looks great, by the way. I did check it out. And there will be more unboxings happening because I'll discuss what my plans are in the next part of the uncollectioning, which I've made t-shirts and I don't know if I made them live. So there is the uncollectioning t-shirt. Let me see. Did I make did I make it live? Let's see, the uncollectioning. I can't wait to get mine. Mine's been shipped. I'm excited about this t-shirt. You have no idea. Yeah, I did make it live. So, what is that? Oh, that's I made an order, but let's see. Well, I want to go to the store. Go to the store. All right, here it is. I wish I could have just had the uncollectioning. I love it. That'll be up. I can't wait to get this. Anyway, so more uncollectioning is happening. Oh man, you're seeing everything. Let's see. There we go. The Cure's best deep cuts. Oh, I cannot wait for them to tour here. But anyway, oh, also, I love this shirt too. Buy Star Race, baby. So if you want any of the, look, I even have a embroidered hat. So if you want any of this, it's in the thing. And you help out the channel because I can buy more materials to make these cases so I can finish this damn room. But I will have to make adjustments. And I also want to clean out that closet. Everything. This whole thing gotta go. And one of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here, clean. I haven't bought the acrylic yet, but why should I wait for that? I'm gonna clean it up. I still have like another riser that I need to put in here that I have already made, and clean all of this up, and then start putting figures in it from that pile over there. And that'll take care of a lot. I'm actually excited. I think I'm gonna put the John Wick dioramas back there, but we'll see. We'll see how high I can make them. So, with all the filming I'm doing, I do need to start getting rid of some of these figures and boxes because I want to get rid of the boxes too. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the boxes. What are you gonna do about it? I don't need the boxes. I need to come up with a storage solution. And 3D printing will help with that too. So I'm excited to make like really cool like stackable boxes and maybe put like foam inserts to put the head sculpts in. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get this printing going. And then, so yeah, we're going to fill this all up. I'm going to make it look nice. The top is still going to be Star Wars. Although maybe I should do all of the Star Wars, all of the top. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, that'll be the next step. Still in the works. We're talking. I still have. I owe you guys several tutorial videos. I just need to film the talking heads for the Grail Infinity, the Grail Aeon case. This week, it's a rough, the other thing is, the reason why I'm doing the stream is because I need to get out of my head. Like this week is my grandmother's funeral. So it's, I'm just trying to be in a happy place, and this is a happy place. So I will have a lot of time to do stuff this week. So hopefully I can grab a lot of stuff. What I want to do is finish filming the making the Grail Mercury and then upgrading it to the Grail Apollo. Film that and then just start editing everything. That's all I'm gonna, and then I'm not gonna film anything for a while, which means I'm not going to build anything new for a bit until I get all that stuff edited out. That's my plan. That's my plan. Let's see. 1/6 of the light. How's the hunt for acrylic going? Okay. Wait. Oh, and happy Father's Day to everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow, happy Father's Day if you are a father. That's from the Bro Collector, and now me. Yeah. How's the hunt for the acrylic going, 1/6 of the light? Well, I'm gonna go back to the guy at Shore Plastics. I'm gonna call him up, and I'm gonna talk to him on the phone instead of emailing him. Although I did talk to him on the phone once before, and I wanted, but now I'm bigger. Back then I had like, I don't know, 100 subscribers. Maybe he'll think, that I'm worth it. Although I shouldn't be going to somebody because they now think, before they didn't think I was worth it to deal with, but whatever. But Shore Plastics at the moment is going to be my first shot. Worst comes to worst, I may try the one that you recommended, but I like this place in New York City, Canal Plastics. Like, their website gives you all the information. You can, I'll probably call them up, and they stay open till 6. So I'll probably have to I'll do like a big order, and then I'll drive up, take a half day from work and just drive up and pick it up. It's in Lower Manhattan. So yeah, that's my backup. And their website is awesome. You can have stuff shipped from them too. So like if you have pieces that you want to just order individual pieces already cut and you don't want to have to do a full sheet, Canal Plastics will give you the price of the already cut piece. Let's see. What's up, Pedro? How's everything going? I hope you are amazing. And it appears you are wearing new merch. Yes. Hey, Star Race, baby. Wait. I guess if we're doing Randall, we gotta whip this out. Bye, Star. Look at this. Look, they're twins. Look. One of the best things, Bro Collector. You the man. Thank you. Does your new printer have multi capabilities? No, and I purposely at the moment do not want to deal with multicolor. Chris, Bro Collector. I have issues with the layer lines, so I'm going to be sanding everything down at the moment. Eventually, when I learn how to make the layer lines look pristine and not really bother me, well, that's why, getting the H2S, although the H2L's changing system is pretty fast, but the H2S, I don't know if, like, having a I want to move away from a bed slinger eventually. So, but yeah. Let's see. Casual Nerd Problems, welcome! I was wondering, what software do you recommend to draw drafts using the cases behind you? Here, this is what I do. I use graph paper. So these are like designs for the case that I did for the extravaganza, the build extravaganza, which will be going back there to help out and finish that build. I just use graph paper and map it out like that. Like for the garage shelf, I made some decisions where I was like, I needed a certain height. So that's why I only went with 3 sections. So I wanted each section to be very wide, especially if you have a deep case. If you have a deep case, having a wide open and then doing risers, to me is like the better way. And this way you're not hiding figures in the back. If you have a thinner case, let's say 18 inches wide, having shelves that are like, you know, doing them lower, maybe 18 inches apart instead of this is like 24, and 20, I think, something like that. So I don't use software too much, although I haven't even looked for like building the aluminum cases. That would be pretty cool to have like grid software like they have for Tinkercad. I guess I could do it on Tinkercad or any kind of CAD. You can build something in there, which I will start, you know, I'm going to start designing backgrounds. So I'll be using a CAD. So I'm excited about that. Oh, thank you, Casual Nerd Problems. I appreciate it. Pedro had a big haul this week. The 1969 Bat Cycle arrived last night, and I acquired the SGD Studios 2B Automata half-scale-ish figure. Damn. Let me see that. Oh. Half scale. That's damn. Well, congratulations, Pedro. Big Rib, what is up? You bring a ray of sunshine to a lot of people with your streams. Sorry for your... Thank you so much. Wow, that makes me feel... Oh, thank you. Thalia, what is going on? Welcome. And yes, Pedro, hashtag buy Star Ace. Yes, buy Star Ace. And I think we will have a Star Ace figure coming into this house at some point. I am probably going to get the Medusa from Clash of the Titans. It's a soft vinyl figure, but it looks good. And Star Ace is known for me for their creatures. They do their creatures really well. If you look at the, somebody posted this week about the Gringotts Goblin. I think that looks great. Yeah, like the Gringotts Goblin from Star Ace is fine. Human faces, they can't, I don't know what happens with the human faces. Kalimera! Uncarded reviews, Kalimera! So yeah, I'm trying to pull something up. I should have all this stuff situated. Yeah, so we might we're probably gonna have a Star Ace item in the collection. Maybe 2, because if I can hunt down a Bubo, the original Bubo from Star Ace, then I will be excited, because that did come out good, the Bubo. So that is exciting. Give me the Bubo. All right. So before we get into talking about some of the stuff that kind of dropped this week, I need to say, hold on, let me pull this up real quick. I need to say thank you to my people. So here we go. To the channel members, thank you to the Garage Shelf Display Level, the Bro Collector, Andrew Nyhouse, Solid Yaz, and Blade Miniatures. You guys rock! And then thank you to the Display Base members, Lewis Lebitz, Commander Green, 6-Scale Shiro, Cat in the House, Chewy's Bandolier, Blue Tattoo, Leo Soto, 6-Scale Sith, MB Dyson 829, Pedro Lopez, 1-6 Syndicate, Woody Warren, I Am Jundum, Aziz Azni, Valkyrie Magnus, Red Priest 76, Simon Kenobi, Steven Shepard, Windman 42, Preston Hoskins, Big Rib, 1-6 Delight, Dagito, Dirty South 009, Corey Sosner, Vader Vince, and S Beam, welcome, thank you. And if you want to become a member, it's very easy. Click and join below. Like I've said in the past, everything that the channel makes, I buy materials so I can build more stuff and try new things, because it's all trial and error a lot of the times. Lots of trial and error. Those backlit displays were a lot of trial and error. I have so many LCD panel sticky things in different forms before I found the ones that work the best. So, but they'll get used. Don't you worry. I'm gonna figure out places for all that stuff. So yeah. Thank you guys. Also, real quick announcement that was in the Discord. I wanted for Corey. So Corey in our Discord, he's NJ Habs fan. He will be at if you're in New Jersey, he will be at the New Jersey Garden State Fest, Comic-Con, Comic Fest, next weekend, sharing a table with artist David Ryan. I believe David Ryan has done covers for the Absolute Batman. And then just stop by, say hi. And he says, let him know that you're from Pop Culture Living Room, and he'd love to meet you in person. He'll also have some rare exclusives available, along with a few other surprises. So yeah, Garden State Fest. Or is it Garden State Fest or Comic Fest? Let's see. Garden State Fest. All right, so it's the... Let's see. Yeah, Garden State Comic Fest. Yeah, so it's Garden State Comic Fest at the Cody Arena in West Orange, New Jersey, June 27th and 28th. And yeah, so if you go, say hi. Let me see. I need to have a place where I can see the chat at all times. Star Ace head sculpts look better than the new Hot Toys Ripley. Hey! I ordered that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There are some spots, and also if you look at the in-person photos, it does look okay. We'll pray that it gets better when it gets closer to release. They usually do female characters amazing, like Nebula, Captain Marvel, Gamora. They're all. I think their head sculpts are all fantastic. So hopefully it gets fixed. I'm excited about that. Now, well, thank you for the segue. Let's take a look at it. We will take a look at the Alien, the artisan version of Ripley. Now, again, if you're new, coming in right now, let me know, what is your show off of the week? Did you get something new? And if you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know, did you get something new this week? Show it off, baby. Show it off. Okay, here we go. This is Ripley.
Honestly,
that's not Ripley. This is Ripley. Now, I think this looks like Sigourney Weaver here, and the hair looks good. Now, a lot of people have sworn off of Artisan, and that's okay. It's fine. But this with this, I think the display will look good. I'm kind of excited to see what the Bro Collector comes up with. I know we're gonna have probably some like neon green lighting, maybe. Maybe we'll put in our smoke machine that we've been talking about. Got to get that little mini smoke machine in our display cases. So the faster I can get these tutorials out for everybody, the faster I can start working on other things for the display cases, like doing a tutorial where I go to Goodwill and get a monitor screen and put it in a display case. But I like the diorama on this is great too. Actually, it sucks that I can't see the chat, but whatever. We'll work with it. So, I mean, she's in there. Is it perfect? Not yet. If it doesn't get perfect, I gotta get rid of it. So yeah. But it does, I mean, I think it is exciting. At least the wrists look fine with the seamless elbow. Not like you don't see a ball here, which is great. We got the Reeboks, actual Reeboks, cool. And this diorama base, I love it. It's so cool, and it will look cool. It would look cool in a nice Grail case or a nice Grail Duo. Yeah, I'm calling it a Grail Duo for the wider version. The Grail Mercury Duo. How about that? And the Grail, wow, that's what we're doing. That's it. That's the new name. It would look cool in there. Some cool lighting, like some misting effects. I can't wait to try that. So what do you guys think? I know the community's like mixed, and that's fine. It's understandable too. Some nice constructive criticism, but at least we know this is the prototype. And if they do decide to make changes, they will send out a message and let everybody know. So yeah. You can fold her arms. Okay. I'd be afraid that this thing's gonna get busted out. I mean, I'm excited for this. I really am. Let's look at the chat. Let's see. All right, we got there we go. We will talk Starry says 1/6 light. We will definitely be talking about Wonder Woman and the 89 Bat computer. I don't want to gloss over that because I'm really excited about those. And I love Doggy Doc. I need Doggy Doc on the show or something. Because he's a creative. It'd be nice to have a creative and discuss some of the stuff on here. Winman42, he's right. The female stuff rocks. Supergirl, ballerina. Oops, wait. Hey, you son of a bitch. I would have preferred an artisan version of Alien Warrior instead. Uncarded reviews. You're naughty. You're naughty, my friend. Artisan rooted hair is the only way to go. From Pedro. You know how I feel about artisan. I know. Yeah. I'll whip out your the meme thing that you made in a second. Let's see. What's up, CBS Sci-Fi? Got Daredevil from Born Again. Awesome. Congratulations. I like it. Maybe they make some adjustments to the sculpt, but if not, I need her in the collection. I'll be doing sculpted hair, of course. She will get better. I personally have a feeling she will get better. I have a feeling that, like, you know, Hot Toys does listen. Not always. That's why I'm guessing, you know, when a figure is taking like 8,000 years, you know, Hot Toys listens. And sometimes they make it worse or they make it better. But that's just how it, you know, how the cookie crumbles. Big Rib, I ended up getting a good price for sculpted. I'd rather invest my money in two Xeno Warriors than Rooted. So yeah, I definitely have to get the Warrior. I do need to get Big Chap, and I do hope this is the start of going back and getting Ripley from the first movie. Because really, if you look at it, they're the same character, but it's two different movies. Like, one's a horror style movie, and one is you know, one's an more action movie, and they're both beautiful. So yeah. But I'm excited for this, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Why are the eggs gigantic? Because it's a diorama, Nathan Eakins. That's a good point. Why are they? Maybe I believe aren't. Yeah, whatever. It's. Let's see what else. And then the warrior. This looks badass. So I just love this. I love H.R. Giger. So I had an H.R. Giger coffee table book of all his art stuff. It was amazing. And now I can't find it. But, I mean, look at this. He's just badass. This thing's just badass. Like, I can only get, I know, you know, a lot of people like to just collect the xenomorphs, but I have not seen Romulus yet, so please don't kill me. So that's why I didn't get the Scorched. And I'm not too, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of, like, I can tell now when I'm excited about a figure, especially when it releases, and I'm like, oh, I'm on a payment plan. I want it like today. I want this, like, Stitch. Oh, I think I said it last week. I want that Stitch. He'll just sit on the desk, and I'm just gonna pose the shit out of him. It's almost 626 day, on Friday, next Friday. Yeah, this coming up Friday, June 26th. That's my birthday. That's another reason why I like Stitch, and I can relate to Stitch because we're crazy but smart and crazy. Oh, hot dogs. Mmm. 626. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about this one, and I can't wait to get Big Chap too. So yeah, all right, that kind of doesn't. It kind of looks like Sigourney, but not kind of. Anyway, enough about that. But yeah, this also comes with an egg. The other crazy thing is that one of the comic book shops in town has had an Alien Warrior, the original, the 1.0, for years, just trying to sell it. But they had it up for $2.99. Good luck with them trying to sell it now for $2.99. Although they haven't sold it, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's exciting. Was that this week? June 12th. 8 days ago. Yeah. Cassian. Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't this week. That was last Friday. We're not doing that. Also, while we're at, I have not watched the Spider-Man trailer. I'm trying to not watch trailers now, but yo. Cosby, Demon Hunters. I'm gonna show these to my daughter. She's gonna want them. And then what else do they got? Oh, these are plushes. All right, so those were introduced on the 18th. All right, let's get into some more fun. All right, I'm gonna give you. Let me look at the chat. I'm gonna give you choices before we go to the next thing. I'm gonna give you a choice. We can do Pennywise, or we can do Jazz Inc. And their announcements. So let me know in the chat what you would want to talk about next. Also, is there something out there that you would like to talk about that I might not have seen or known about? Put that in the chat also. So the Bro Collector, the eggs are big in the movie. God, the last time I watched Aliens was 6 months ago. Yeah, I did a rewatch of the first and second. I got to the third one. Jazz Stink. Come on. Until I've got plenty of Jazz Inc. stuff in here that I love. I do not like their process at the moment, but I do like the pre-orders coming up that I'm probably not going to pre-order until very last moment. That's what I'm doing now with Jazz Inc. I'm waiting to the very last, like that back computer. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's see. Thalia says, I haven't had any problems with Artisan so far. She's pre-ordered. I'm not really an Alien fan, but she's just such an icon. Yeah, especially for us women, right? Exactly. Yes. Also, good to have more female figures in your collection. Especially Sigourney Weaver. Yes. And that's a... I mean, I love the Alien movies. That's not the main reason I got it. I love Sigourney Weaver. There we go. So we'll talk about Jazz Inc. I know they, let's see. Jazz Inc. Dioramas is, I don't even know if that's a group. Yeah, it's the group. Ooh. I saw this poster. I almost, let's see. I saw this poster online, which is cool because of the blimps. And then it has Batman as like over here. But yeah, it would be cool to have the... I have this version in 1/12 also. So I have both animateds in 1/12. Where are we? All right, this does not look... This needs help. But yeah. It definitely... She looks like she's high. But I do see the smirk. But that's not Uma. That's not Uma, motherfuckers! Quick question about the camo. No. Alright, so is this an upcoming stream? Oh no. Alright, let's see. Alright, here it is, baby! Now, here's what I want to know. I didn't watch this stream, so maybe you guys can help me out. Is this the prototype, or is this a render? Because I know everybody gave, well, maybe it is a prototype. No, it's a prototype. I want to know. I think this looks great, to be honest. Maybe a little bit more work in the face, but I'd be happy with that. Definitely gotta wait for that Catwoman to see what happens. But if they can, oh, this sculpt is great right here. Yeah, this one is, I like this. I like it, and I see. Here's the one thing I will say about Jazz Inc. Is this the final prototype? Why is this doing that? Why am I doing that? Is this the final prototype? Like most companies, and I know they try to do something different, where they try to get like people to give their critique and work on it. But the problem is there are some people that went in on the pre-order under one way that something looks, and then things get taken away or added or whatever, and not everybody is following this stuff as intently as some people, so they don't get to see or they don't know that things have changed. And if you pre-order it early and you don't like the change and would rather not, then although I'm sure Jazz Inc., if you if you sent them a message, they would give you your NRD back if you didn't like it. But I think this is promising. I'm not going to pre-order it. I need to get the chat. I need the chat. I need to move the chat over to here so I can see it and see what everybody's saying. But I think this Wonder Woman, I have high hopes. It's like the smirking sculpt looks great. That effect looks great, if that's real. I just, yeah, I just hope it turns out like this. So I prefer the smirking sculpt. What do you guys think? You prefer the smirk? It's a render of a prototype. Oh God. No, all right. So, Windman, the announcement stream hasn't happened. I wasn't sure if this was them. Why did that just happen? All right. I wasn't sure if this was them. If this was an actual showing of product, but the actual stream hasn't happened yet. That's next Thursday, I believe. Smiling Sculpt is with the deluxe, I believe, he said. That Smiling Sculpt should be the standard version. Like, come on. That should be the standard version. So yeah. It's a render of a prototype. Uncarded reviews. Stream happens on the 25th. Uncarded reviews, Jazz Stink. The House of Smoke and Mirrors, nothing but pre-orders, but not one modern figure release. It's coming this July. We'll see what the final Catwoman looks like. I'm holding off my judgment. I just don't like the way the system is. That's it. My other main concern is when people that are affiliated with your company coming after consumers because they have thoughts about things. I have no problems with I haven't had any problems with their product yet. Like my Batmobiles, 2 Batmobiles I have, and the snow speeder. I think I'm enjoying the way that they're handling some of this stuff. Is like I know the whole I know Sean Dabbs is the artist, and I get it. Like when you have and make something and somebody criticizes it, as an artist, it's hard to take. Same thing with like creating these display cases or what have you. There's criticisms that are going to be had. And you just gotta, deal with it. Just don't be a jerk about it. So that's, the focal length stuff and I know that there's this guy, the Ramen Toys people, that guy likes to fight with his customers. So yeah, fighting with your customers is not fun, not cool. Like, people are going to critique things. Unless they say it's a piece of shit, garbage, and you have no talent, then sure. But if they're saying, the face is off, or maybe it needs to be, like, the eyes need to be tweaked or something, that's a little different. And to come back and be like, Anyway, I'm excited about this figure. But I will wait. So with Jazz Inc., I'm gonna start, especially with Kit or with us not being able to order straight from Jazz Inc.'s website in the US. I'm waiting till the last possible second if there's something that I want. Also, it'll give me that chance to be like, did I really want this? So that's what I'm doing with the Penguin. I don't want to put down a massive NRD and then, you don't get that back if the figure turns out to be a piece of shit. Like at least with Catwoman, the NRD was kind of reasonable. It was like a $1,200 figure, about $100. So it's not too bad. So yeah. But I think this head sculpt should be part of the regular version and not the other head sculpt. I like this one a lot, and I guess if I have to get the deluxe, although if it comes with extra, like, bow, 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 or maybe with a figure out to make actually, her lasso didn't glow, so it doesn't matter. Or did it? God damn it, I can't remember. We started rewatching the show to show my youngest, like last year, and then we stopped, and I can't remember why. But yeah. Wonder Woman. Then we move into this, what looks like is going to be a masterpiece from Doggy Doc. I can't imagine how much this is going to cost. So here's my thing on this one. I am tempted. I'm going to wait as late as I can. So when Jazz Inc. says these are about to go into production, get your pre-orders in, that's when I'll order this. And I will order it using their longest payment plan, which something like this will probably be 18 months, which is fine because it'll be reasonable. But here's what I want to do. I'm going to 3D print these and see if I can make one like this. The only thing that I can think of having a problem with is the clear plastic, but then you can vacuum form the bubble on the TV screens. I think that's the only thing I can think of. This one doesn't look like it's weathered, but it might be. I can't tell if but Doggy Doc has been working with these mini screens, which you can buy from AliExpress. And then you can get maybe a Raspberry Pi and download all of these. You can get all of the, I think Bro Collector mentioned that they are available online, the files for these videos. So I'm going to try to attempt to make this myself first. And if I don't make it by the time he's ready to do the pre-order, then I will, I'll just buy this. But if I can figure out a way to make it, like making this backdrop of the Rock pretty easy, doing this is just like squares and the grates and, you know, it's not too hard to make. It's just, are you willing to do it? And I think I am. I'm willing to do it. Let's see. Jazz Inc. hasn't earned the rights to command the prices he's been asking for these pre-orders. Well, it's the Catwoman 2-pack. Yeah, that was pretty expensive. But he's a small company. He's not making, like, the margins for him are much different than Hot Toys. They're going to be more expensive. It's kind of, you're on the cusp between mass-produced and custom. So you're not going to pay custom prices and you're not going to pay mass-produced prices. I understand why some of their prices are the way they are. It's because they'd make zero money. But again, I'm going to try to make this myself. Bro Collector's already started. I don't know if he's going to make the whole thing. You can let me know, Chris, if you want to let me know. But I'm going to try to do this myself. What is in the background there? So yeah, and this is probably massive. I think Brother Cousins made one too, but used just like static images. But I'm going to try to do the whole wiring and the small screens and stuff like that. So I'm excited to try that. How are you guys doing out there? Don't forget to smash the like button. Are we still smashing? This is 2026. Are we smashing the like button? Are we booping it? Are we touching it? Are we caressing the like button? Do whatever you want to my like button. Not my like button. To the like button of this video. I didn't say that. But yeah. Also, if you are new here, let me know what your show off is of the week. I want to know what you're getting. But happy so far about the Linda Carter. Like I said, I wish there was a final, like a prototype. I know things change sometimes, but not much. Like when Hot Toys or InArt says, this is the prototype, most likely that's the prototype. And when they mean by change, they mean that for going from custom painting and stuff to mass production, there will be a, slight difference in look. Maybe it might soften. So like having renders, awesome. I would like, before I put a pre-order on on kit, I want to see the actual vehicle. So, and that's one reason why I didn't get the animated. I didn't like the paint job that was being shown. Do I regret it? No. One, I don't have room, and I have a size that I like. The paint job turned out okay. I still don't like it. Looks dirty in pictures, so I'm afraid it's gonna look weird in person under heavy lights, like bright lights. So yeah. Let us go now to our friends at InArt, because they're being controversial. Why are they being controversial? They're supposed to be our friend. Don't they know this? Don't they know they're supposed to be our friend? InArt's supposed to be our friend. Not like that dumb Hot Toys. Hot Toys is just for cash grabs. Cash grabbing it. But InArt, gosh, to hell. Why? Why InArt? Why are you... What happened to all the stuff? It's like you're a company or something that's trying to make money and stay afloat. Which brings us to Pennywise. A lot of people are not happy with this. Because of, like, the main thing is that it has rooted hair. It doesn't have rooted hair. Now, I'm looking at this, and the sculpted hair at a certain point, to me, looked rooted. I was like, oh, okay. But does it necessarily... I know, Pedro, I get you. For everyone else, does it need to be rooted? Like the hairstyle. It's a particular way. But another thing about this is, like, a lot of people, I guess, who have the first one are upset because the value of theirs is going to be going down. It shouldn't go down by much, especially if you have the rooted one. And remember, this is toys. These are toys. And toy companies make 2.0s, 3.0s, 4.0s, 100.0s. Why? Because they can, and they don't want to lose the license if there's a stipulation on the license. So, well, that's one reason. I love the original Pennywise, the Tim Curry one, and I'm glad I have that version. This one was great. I enjoyed the movies, but I wasn't as invested. It didn't give me a core memory of just being freaked the hell out by a clown, a murderous clown who turns into a spider. But I think this looks great, and some people are talking about not many accessories, but the first one didn't really come with accessories. It had a diorama base that came with it, but didn't have too many accessories. The one thing that they nail with this and the original is that body, and to do the dancing stuff, and it's great. I also love the addition of the bloody mouth here. I'm going to admit something. Please don't come at me again, please. I have not watched Welcome to Derry. So, I've been doing a lot of rewatch. I started rewatching The Twilight Zone from season 1. I'm up to end of season 2. Oh my God. To watch that in order, to see what the first season finale was instead of watching it on the sci-fi marathon, it's such a different experience. I want a Rod Serling. I need a Rod Serling custom, so we'll have to work on that. I'm at an age now, like, where I need to start thinking about the two main customs that I want. Actually, now it's 3, and if I add Rod Serling, it's 4. So I have to like do less of the mass market. And you guys know, I want. You know what? We'll talk about that in a second because we're talking about Pennywise. So this is cool that he gets an interchangeable collar, which is awesome to go with the face. You still get the balloon. The sculpt is, I want to say it's even better. Is that possible? It can't be. It's not the same one. I think it's even better. And then you got the newly improved body movement, the authentic costume details. This is for those who missed out on the first Pennywise. I think this is fantastic. I think this is great, and I'm happy for you guys. There should be no gatekeeping of characters and fake. I'm of the mindset that, you know, figures are meant to be enjoyed, not used as commodities. Hate me, I don't care. I don't care. And then we get, then they go on and do a tease of the next one, which this is crazy because it looks like it's going to be the one with the wings. It says bloody version, but there's wings and there's the feet, like the bird feet, the talon. This diorama base looks terrifying. So hopefully we get to see this next week. Like, I'm hoping this tease means that we'll get to see it next week, and that if you put a pre-order on the Welcome to Derry unbloodied version, even though there's blood on the other one, there is a bloody part of it, that they don't wait to the end of the pre-order being over before they show this, and then maybe somebody who pre-ordered the previous the one that was introduced this week, or maybe they want this one and they don't want both. But I've seen pictures of what he looks like with the wings. It's crazy. So let me come to the chat. Let me see, what do you guys think about the in art? Welcome to Derry. Let's see. 1/6 light, 23.5 by 16 by 16.3 inches. He's gonna have stuff with, oh, so that's the back computer. Awesome. He's gonna have the stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, I think Doggy Doc has it's all done. His prototype. That's what we want. Doggy Doc shows you prototype, bada bing, bada bang, and there you go. And like when he's doing a when Doggy Doc is doing like his customs, like a run, he'll show you his prototype and then give you updates of where each thing is. I like that. Pedro's like, did you see the series? No, I didn't. Luckily, I couldn't care less about Pennywise. I hate clowns, even the funny ones. I always have. Clowns are scary. I don't, yeah. D1031W4I. So you may have just given me a sign. Ooh, okay. Let's see, Pedro, you have to binge watch Welcome to Derry. I'd say they get you in the first episode, but they get you in the first 10 minutes. All right, I will do it. My wife and I, she loves it. She read the book. She's like deep into like the lore of Stephen King. So I was considering taking many of my figures out of the boxes starting today. Then I go on YouTube and the first thing I see is your video title. Are you talking about the uncollection? This one, the take your shit, that's the uncollection motto. Take your shit out of their boxes so you can enjoy them. That's what we're talking about. Amazing. Yeah, I have a bunch of shorts talking about the uncollectioning that's happening in this room. We are going to be taking care of all that. Let me know if anybody has any last thoughts about this Pennywise before we move on. Adam Doom, I like what InArt did because their pre-order window is only like 2 months, showing this gives the customer time to order. Yes, I agree with you. I am all for it, and if you don't order in that window, then there you go. I hate the limited, like the hot toys limited to 3,000 pieces. Do what Mondo does. Do what InArt does. Give us a little bit of even a week. You give a week, and if you can get it in that week, then heck yeah. But to limit them and to fight, you're like, and then some people don't want them, and then those people decide to put them to cancel, and then they go on to a wait list thing, and then you're in a wait list lottery. I hate that. I hate that. But you're right, Adam. Let's see, Winman. No issue with clowns, but Pennywise is way too effing creepy to be in my house. I know. I'd be afraid that he'd come to life. I think I told my wife that. I go, I know she would rather have the Tim Curry one, which he's probably going to end up downstairs in the pop culture living room, the original Pennywise. But now, let's be honest. Let's be honest here for a second. Did you guys actually think InArt wouldn't do a 2.0-ish thing? And it is kind of technically not a 2.0 because it is under the title of Welcome to Derry, and Hot Toys does that too. They'll do a 2.0 sometimes, and it's under the newer name or what have you. They're a toy company and they need to make money. That's all there is to it. There's going to be 2.0s. Maybe they don't make something down the line, unless maybe another Pennywise show comes out. I don't know. But season 2 of Welcome to Derry. So there's that. So there might be even more chances of a Pennywise. So yeah, InArt is not is going to be susceptible to cash grabs. I mean, are they cash grabs? Maybe they need more money for research and development. Maybe they had a failure in another figure. You need to raise capital to make new things and do R&D and trial and error. It takes money. I have a whole closet full of trial and error, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with some of those supplies. Maybe I don't ever use them ever, because by the time I was about to use them, something better has come along. So anyway, be in the hobby because you love it, not because you're gonna make money and something loses value. It's okay. Like nobody, like Randall says, nobody gives a shit about our collections but us. My wife doesn't give a shit. My kids could really give a shit. People out here, we might give a shit about each other's collections because we want to be happy with each other. But most people don't give a shit about our collection. So do it for the love, baby. Do it because it makes you happy. Collect your passion. That's what I always say. Take your shit out of their boxes. So yeah. So there's Pennywise. Oh my God, I didn't order Dumbledore. Should I order Dumbledore? I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to do that. Is there any other toy news that you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, we can talk about display case building. And how I'm going to make this room work as a display studio and a voiceover studio all at the same time. I don't even know if I can. Also, if you are new, what is your show off of the week, as it says below? What is your show off of the week? Did you get something new? Huh? I want to know. I care about your collection. How about that? I want to know about your collection. Most people don't. I want to know. So let me know. Let's go. Now it's time for discording. Is that what I'm going to call this segment? Discording? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to show off some Windman 42. Because, oh man, I forgot Preston. All right, you know what? We'll start with Preston Hoskins. My man just got this figure that I want him now, but I can't get him at the moment. Right here. Look at that! He's adorable! Oh, that was... God, this is... Oh, I love this thing. Love it. I love it. Oh, oh my God. Is he not adorable, guys? Come on, guys. He's adorable. He's adorable. Uh-oh. I can't see you guys in the chat. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still on... Oh, no. I can't get... Where's the hell is my... Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Chat, I don't see you. Let's see. Why don't I see my chat? Because it disappeared. Because YouTube messed up. That's why. All right. So... right here. YouTube. Oh, no. All right. Let me pop it out. We'll pop out the chat. There we go. Oh, you guys are here. You guys are here. Let me see. Actually, let me see if the chat thing works now. If I did it this other way. Chat Ninja, why you hurting me, Chat Ninja? Nope, Chat Ninja's still not working. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, Deadpool fan 1031. Okay, so name has been changed. Awesome. I hate the way that... I wish that you could name your own name. Let's see. You guys did have more things to say about Pennywise. Okay. Let's see. No issue with the client. I like what in art because of pre-order windows. Uncarded Ruse. A Pennywise is a pound of... LOL. Windman, I haven't been following this character, so is that they made the Tim Curry one in art and they... No, so the Tim Curry one is from the ABC miniseries from the 90s. And Sideshow made that and actually did a good job. I don't see it as a 2.0. It's a... as it's a different license and a downgrade from the Rooted Hair. I get that, but it's a sneaky way of doing another version of a character. Welcome to Dairy. The fuck. Sorry. Deadpool fan. Yes. Thank you. I didn't realize how I couldn't get out of my own head about this. LOL. Big weight lifted off my shoulders. Also, I always say, well, yeah, they're a company, they're in it to make money. Yes. Bro Collector, here's my example. Justice League and Man of Steel, Superman, two completely different figures, but the same character. They're not a 2.0. I guess this Pennywise is from the prequel, but he looks... to me, he looks exactly the same. Although, I guess the Man of Steel suit and the Justice League suit look the same to me, too. So... Again, I'm blind to, what do you call it? Screen accuracy. I'm a screen accurate blind, but it's still the same thing. It's just a way to do the character again. And it's not, and it looks like he could have been in the movie, not just Welcome to Derry. At least to me. That like Batman 89 fans getting mad because Hot Toys made a Batman Returns figure. True. Hi Costa, I received Hot Toys Stitch for my sister. It's pretty awesome. Warm regards. Thank you, Dr. No. Yeah, I mean, oh God, I cannot wait for this thing. Look at him. Look at that plenum. So many things you can do with Stitch. I don't know if I'll have the sunglasses on him at all. There's Preston. What is up, MB Dyson? I got the Iron Man Mark 25 striker suit this week. The construction one with the big pile driver arms. Awesome. You're going down the House Party Protocol. Cool looking. Haven't seen the films. Not even the animated film? You haven't seen the animated film for Lilo and Stitch? Is he artisan? Yes. He's the first artisan Disney figure. But he looks amazing. But he comes in a massive box. The one thing I'm sad about is he can only be shipped by FedEx. And FedEx in my area are horrible. Those guys will just not knock on my door. So it'll be hours before I get a notification. And then there it is. That's what happened with my printer. They dropped it off. And then like 8 minutes later, I got a message. I was home. They could have rang the bell. I watched a guy on camera take something off of my porch 17 seconds after it was delivered. So it can get a little hairy. Next up. Oh my. Now, this is Windman 42's collection, and God, I canceled the Stormtrooper. I'm gonna go back and get them at some point. Because wait till you see. I love the animated look here. And then the McQuarrie style Vader. Oh, he looks amazing. And then them together. This is before he got the third one. But look at it. Yeah. I need this. I need him. And then he goes and adds the other one. Look at this. Huh? Let's see. Hack Old Gamer, what's up? Will Hot Toys make a kit? Jazz is too expensive. No. So here's the thing with Knight Rider. Factory Entertainment owns the license for Knight Rider. Factory Entertainment is licensing out the license to Jazz Inc. for the 1/6 scale, and they're licensing out the license to Ramen Toys for the 1/12 scale kit car. And it looks like they also are allowing them to make the 1/12 scale figure Ramen Toys. So Factory Entertainment's the big holder. Hot Toys will never make a kit car, which, yeah. It'd be nice to have somebody who can mass produce those. Because I know Hot Toys could have made a Batmobile with the 10 extra centimeters. Yeah, on it. If they wanted to get better proportions, and we would have had a $700 car. I still will say I do love the Jazz Inc. One. The plus side I can give you for the Jazz Inc. Stuff is that sometimes they mostly, you can do an 18-month payment plan, which brings down the cost. Occasionally they'll have a 24-month payment plan. So that's like the only solace that you can get with the vehicles from Jazz Inc. So yeah. Thalia needs Stitch. He's next on your list. Awesome. He is on payment plan right now, and I will hopefully have him in a couple months. So yeah, I waited till he was released, and I was like, I gotta get it. He looks so cool. My MB Dyson, my Iron Man collection is almost complete. Only 50 suits to go. Wait, 51. They just announced another one. That's hilarious. Partnering. Yeah, they're partnering. Yeah, I guess they are partnering, if you want to put it that way. They're allowing them to make the car, because I don't know if I don't think Factory Entertainment would do that. I know when they have their models, but they have other artists make their models. So this is kind of like yeah, I guess you could say partnering. Any idea how we can get a kit for cheaper than Jazz? Get the 1/12 version from Ramen Toys. It looks just as cool. They use the scans on that too. But if you want the 1/6 version, Jazz Inc.'s the only way. Unless, yeah, because I think Fan Home has a 1/8 version, but I don't think it'll have all like the bells and whistles of the like the sound bits and the, you know, the electronics on the inside. So I have all three. They look so good together. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? I love these. I'm gonna have to grab the Stormtroopers. I really am. I think I made a mistake. Toys Assemble has the Troopers on sale. Really? Okay, I'll have to check them out. How's the Hot Toys DeLorean? Did you like it? I love it. I don't care. I don't need an upgrade. I was thinking about doing the getting the Blitzway one. You know, it's got the motorized this and the motorized that, and the real feel like leather seats or whatever. But I'm not ever gonna touch any, like, I'm not, like, the leather seats, I haven't even touched these seats. I know this isn't screen accurate, but I don't know that until somebody shows me and tells me, and then it doesn't bother me. Like, I had no problems with the wheels, because I know in the beginning people were having things crack. The lighting, I don't really light up my toys that often, but if I do, I'm going to hack the lighting system, because I know it's got a weird lighting system, but there is a hack for it. I'm going to hack it so I can USB it and then be able to turn it off whenever I want. I know, I can't remember if, like, I don't think there's lights around the front, so and the side piece. So, like, if you're going into you know, future, you're going to be going into the future, and you know, that extra lighting. I know that's on the Blitzway one, but I don't feel like I'm missing out. I know people have sold this one to go for the Blitzway one. I know this one's solid. Like, it's solid. What can I say? So yeah, I enjoy this very much. Will I maybe get the other DeLorean? It depends on how the stars line up. I don't know. Last week I was saying how I'm not really feeling like buying new stuff. I'm in a weird spot. I'm in a weird spot. But like Back to the Future is one of those things that that's one of those movies I love. So I don't know. If I will do that. Hack Old Gamer. I was trying to 3D print the 1/6 kit off a seller from eBay. They're asking $800 just to print it out. Yikes. Like, they're going to print out the pieces and then send it to you, or you're going to get the file? Because we like to 3D print in our community, and if you join the Discord, we do a lot of 3D printing, and there's a lot of free files, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. A lot of dioramas, a lot of ships. We have a lot of Star Wars vehicles that I am Now that I have the bigger printer, I'm gonna start upscaling everything and getting those like AT-AT head together, baby. That's what I want to do. I'm good with my DeLorean too. It was my first 1/6 vehicle, and trading up with vehicles is a bit much. True. It looks great. It looks great. Like the one thing about mechanics is that they can break, and then you're shit out of luck. So the Blitzway is sort of expensive than Hot Toys. Hot Toys is starting to be the cheaper option these days. Yeah, and you can probably get one on eBay for not too bad. And they're still, if you really love the trilogy, which I wish I had the first one and the third one so I could have all 3 cars. I know some people say that's overkill, but this is the best one. I like the 2. You know, when at the end of the first Back to the Future, when it started to fly, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yes, they will print it out for me. Do you have a 3D printer? Because I would say get a 3D. I'm going to be giving away a 3D printer to, if you've missed it, at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about how my friend, and you guys know him, Uncommon Flex, Ty, he gave me a 3D printer. He's the one that got me started into 3D printing. I owe him a lot. And I wanted to pay it forward for the next person. So if you do not have a 3D printer, I'm going to be working out a giveaway. I'm going to send it to you. It's going to come with filament. You won't have to pay for the shipping. And you can come join our little 3D printing cult. And we will have fun 3D printing stuff. Yes, we have fun. So, although that one, like a 1/6 scale kit, you'll have to print it in pieces. And I think that's why it might be charging you so much. There are companies out there that do it if you have the file. What's up, Taquito? How's it going, my friend? It's been a while. How you handling all the stuff that's happening here in our beautiful city? I hope you're having a great day. Bro Collector, I want it, but I'm passing on Kit. Discipline. Daniel-san, discipline. I agree. Discipline. And you probably have a year or so before it goes into production, and then, you know, the last of the pre-orders. So, or more. You might have a year and a half. Maybe things change down the line. You never know. Like I said, I'm not pre-ordering anything until I see a full thing, and I might not even pre-order then. Hack Old Gamer, you should be looking into 3D printing a kit. There's a nice 3D model for $30 for kit. Oh, really? We'll have to look that up and put it in our beautiful chat. What is it? What's this say? Oh, I can make a poll? Look at that. So yeah, let's get back to real quick the beautiful Rebels. I'm sad that this is the end of this line. Unless there's some miracle that Hano rises from the flames like a phoenix, or they continue this line and do like I know it's a TV show, it'd be under their TMS line, but maybe they do it as an animated line and do like an animated ATS, animated TV series, you know? Something, I don't know what they would call it, but I want the Ghost Crew in this style. The live action ones kind of freak me out. I'm so used to the animated ones. So these, you know, turned out amazing. So yeah, there it is. And then I wanted to show off, where to go? Yeah, All right, so this is RK Maroon. Now, this is the Sideshow Beetlejuice. My hair didn't look like that coming out, and he says that that's what it came out as, and I'm like, that's amazing. That's awesome. Because the Sideshow Beetlejuice is damn good. And I'm glad with the other the Beetlejuice came with this tombstone. So exciting about that. But yeah, look at this. It's pretty damn good. It probably shouldn't have been the price that it was with the amount of accessories he comes with, but Beetlejuice doesn't come out with too many accessories. What I hope with this is, you know, they've done Lydia, and that's definitely one I need to get. They're doing Lydia. Maybe we get some Beetlejuice in red tuxedo. That would be cool. I would say the snake form, but guess what? We can 3D print one of those. Also, NECA has a really good version of that. It's not 1/6, but it looks pretty cool. Is it NECA, or do they have the sandworms? That's another thing I can't wait to print, is the sandworms and paint those. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Come join us. Come join the Discord. Where here, these are 3D files. We have all kinds of stuff, and Windman even shows his settings. It's amazing. We got bases in here. We have like you can print these statues. You can actually just print the backgrounds on these if you just want the background for something. So there are just like so many files in here that you can use and paint yourself if you want to do that. You can also print this stuff out and have somebody else paint it if you don't feel comfortable. I love the Sentinel hand right here. Like you don't have to have Rogue with it, but then you have all these bases. Windman, man, he's an unsung hero of files. I will say that. Yeah, this base is cool. He printed this. He did a great job on this base. Loved it. So yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Sentinel head. Some Star Wars stuff like up here that's pinned to the top. I have a folder just full of Star Wars stuff. Oh, you have Blade's gun. You have the motorcycle. You can print this version of it. There are several versions of this motorcycle, but I mean, it doesn't matter which one. Like this, it looks good. There are ones with like more of the engine in there. I guess I would say that's more of a expert version of it. But look at this. It looks pretty damn good. Which reminds me, I'm like, I don't want to pre-order anything, but Blade. Look at this. This is what it's supposed to look like at the end. Windman didn't paint that, but he painted it with using spray. Let me see. These are 3D files. This is 3D printing. Oh, we're working to get our guy Dirty South 09 a diorama. Look at this. Teamwork right here. I've got the best fucking people in this Discord to help you out if you want to be if you want to start 3D printing dioramas and stuff. And this all goes into your display case, baby. All goes into your display case. And eventually I will be making backgrounds and stuff that I will be giving out the STL files if you want them for the Grail cases. So you can have diorama floors and diorama backdrops for your aluminum display cases. So let's see. Oh, that's the printer I got right here. This is this is some of the stuff. So you can get like the stone Rust-Oleum and take the print and then make it into stone. Look at that. there's also this other stuff that you can paint on the stone texture. This is much easier because you just spray paint it on. And there's other textures of this. So, yeah, there are different textures that you can use. So yeah. Welcome. So let's see. Did anybody want to show off the display case? Any other display case? Oh, I love these. I'm showing off my display cases, suckers. Yeah, they're glorious. I gotta finish those this week. And, the pollinators. This is an aluminum display case. Look at this. And he made it, I believe he made it all with brackets. So you don't have to drill if you don't want to drill. Look how beautiful that looks. So yeah, we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a video just on building one with brackets. We're gonna do a video with doing what is called a blind joint, and that's the style that Magicase uses. It's called a blind joint, where you drill a hole into the post and then just connect everything via screws to tighten into the channel. So there's that. Now, does anybody have any questions? Are you building a display case out there? I want to know. Do you have questions about a display case? Oh, the other thing I'm working on is I have one of my prototypes for the platform. I will give that, I'm going to be giving that prototype away. I just got to figure out the details on it. So that'll be fun to do. I also need to put a top on it. I have a top that perfectly fits it. So I need to add that. So those will be my giveaways. I know some people they do figure giveaways, what have you. We're gonna do. I'll probably end up giving away a Grail case at some point. Just need to get things situated so I can get the Grail cases all made and we can make a thing. I also want to go back. I feel like I'm all over the place. I also want to go back to, there was, at the beginning of the Discord, at the beginning of all this, we were talking about possibly making a case and having it auctioned off for charity. And I would like to do that. Just need to find time to build the case. What size case? Maybe we put diorama background in it. I think I'm going to do as a Star Wars case. And we could do something like that. Oh my God, MB Dyson. That's a good idea. Hold on. What type of 3D printer would you recommend? I would go with Bamboo Labs. You can go with the A1. Is a good one to start with for Dr. No. It is inexpensive and it prints really well. If you want to add the AMS Lite to it, you can do that. Now, they just introduced the A2L, which is basically the A1, but with a bigger build plate. And it does multicolors quicker than the A1. So if you want to look up the A2L, that's another good one. I highly recommend Bamboo for beginners. But yeah, let's see. Sweet, great idea for a giveaway. I look forward to hearing more. Awesome, thank you. I still don't have my Beetlejuice from BBTS. Is it the first Beetlejuice, like the sideshow one? Yeah, BBTS takes forever. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Dagito saying he's good. I live enough outside the city where it's not impacting me, but I've heard that having a bunch of tourists for the World Cup hasn't been bad. Oh no, it's been amazing. I love, like, the Brazilian fan, like everybody going to the art museum steps, and the Brazilian team, the Brazilian fans having guards around the Rocky statue so nobody puts a Brazilian jersey on the Rocky statue, because every team that has put anything on that statue has lost. It's the curse of Rocky. So yeah, Dugito, I just got in those 2 Stormtroopers too, but not Vader. Oh, Dr. No just joined the Discord. Welcome, welcome. I want to model / collab and print the 89 Bat Suit Vault. Sweet, because I believe there are already there are already files out there for it, and I'm surprised we don't have them in the Discord. I know we have the back computer, and let's see, 3D printing. I wish there was an easy way to search this. Let's see, that's here's the back computer, and you can get the bat vault and upscale it. Let me turn this. So this is the broke collector who can now play Smash Brothers on the little itty bitty TV because he hooked it up with a real screen. Chris, oh, if you're still here, how did you put a clear glass over top of this? I can't tell. But here it is. I know there's a video. Hold on, there's a video of the, like, this is the how he set it up. And then where's the video? Ah, here it is. So there it is. It's the back computer actually working. And there are files out there for this. I think he popped these files in. If you want to try to make this before Doggy Docs goes into production, probably have a good year or so to try to build one of these. I think Broke Collector did an amazing job on this. Added like lighting here. Oh man, that's amazing. So so yeah, let's get, you know what? I'm gonna have to grab those the STL files for the vault, and we'll work on that. We have a telephone booth in here, so if you want to print a telephone booth, this is the printer that I'm giving away. It's very solid. It's a solid printer. It does a great job. Let's see. There's another view of the computer. Look at that. That's before he painted it and everything and added the additional pieces. That looks amazing. Let's see. And it comes with the seat. But I think somebody's like selling them, and you know, this one's free on Maker World, and those are, you print out all the parts for the whole thing. So yeah, we can definitely get this started, because wouldn't that be cool to have like now I'm thinking like the Grail case could be the you could have the bat vault behind you in there. I think that would be cool. Let's see. Yes, I see the available models of the vault. Cool. I'll probably upload the 1/6 scale Star Wars blasters if anyone's interested. Awesome, man. Thank you. Those blasters look awesome. And one day when I get a printer, maybe you'll be in the giveaway, my friend. Like, this is it's a solid beginner printer. So I'm excited. And hopefully we get to see more people with more of their printing. I'll probably do more printer video, like 3D printing videos for displays and stuff like that as the channel evolves. So yeah, any other questions before I move on? And we go into our finals and our goodbyes. So I will be continuing with the uncollectioning. I will be doing more uncollection videos because I have an uncollection and I need to make it a collection. Like, I have some, this is just a small amount. This looks like a collection, but there are way more uncollectioning. There's a big pile of uncollection over there. So, going to be doing more of those. The tutorials that I've been promising are filmed. I just need to do additional editing and a little bit more filming. So yeah, those might be like the Grell Ion and the Grell Apollo videos might be back to back in back to back weeks. So Costa, how thick? Frank Proto said, how thick are your expanded PVC foam boards in your cabinets? They are 3 millimeters thick, or 1/8 of an inch. You don't need them any bigger, even in the aluminum cases. So these back displays and in the aluminum, I use 1/8 or 3 millimeters. They're perfect. They're not as expensive. The first video I made for the hanging display cases, I use 6 millimeter thick PVC sheet, and it was expensive. And I had a full 4 foot by, like, I don't even know what happened to it, sheet of that. It was expensive. But the 3 millimeters, perfect. I think if you can find a place that sells plastics, they are about $40 for a 4 foot by 8 foot piece of black. And then white is a little cheaper. So if you can find a place near you, search acrylic sheets near me, or sure. Yeah, that's how I did it. Because wherever they sell acrylic sheets, they will sell PVC, expanded PVC sheets. So, yeah. They also offer I know on on Amazon, they offer ABS sheets. Those are harder to cut. Like the PVC sheets it's like butter. Like, I love those, but they're still stiff. So yeah. Let's see. I do want to say thank you to all of you guys out there for being here today, spending your Saturday with me. It's an honor. And I enjoy, this back and forth. Maybe I'm thinking about possibly having guests. I don't know if that would make it more interesting. I did have guests, explain their cases in the beginnings, but I'm not sure who would want to come on and talk about their case and show their displays that they've made. If you would like, maybe we should start that back up again. That would be fun. We'll do like a live version, and you can show off your own display case here, because this is what we do on Show Off. So if you're interested in doing that, feel free. Again, it's not only 1/6 scale. These cases, you can make them for anything. If you collect Lego as your primary thing, if you collect whatever you collect, I don't care. Come on. We'll discuss your collection too. We're all collectors. We collect all kinds of stuff. I don't just collect 1/6 scale. I mean, seriously, I don't just collect 1/6 scale. I love these little guys. And I love my little Nendoroids. Oh boy, everybody. Ha ha! Look at me. I'm having a good time. Anyway, that's Lil Mickey. I want to thank my channel members. Thank you to everybody. And if you want to become a channel member, feel free. You can join. There are 2 levels at the moment. The higher level, all of the tutorials have no ads in them. And then the other levels, much more palpable, but you get a lot with both. I think you get a lot with both, and I'll probably be adding more to the higher tier as things go on. So if you want to join, I use that to get more material, so I can build more stuff, so I can show you guys how to make it and make your collection happier for you. Like, that make you feel even better. You got your figure, it looks amazing, and then you put it in a display case that you made yourself, and it looks even more amazing. Could it be more amazing? No, because you made it yourself and it looks spectacular. And you're sitting there, you're admiring your work, you're admiring InArt or Hot Toys or Jazz Inc.'s work, and it's amazing. You feel so good. You have the lighting you want. You have the diorama maybe in there that you want. That's what this is all about. You know? Getting away from the world, enjoying our stuff. So yeah. And then I got merch. See, by Star Ace, this one. I got my hat. I love this hat. And I got the Uncollectioning shirt is up there. There are other shirts that are available. Again, all goes to trying to build more stuff. And I will probably end up doing more giveaways because as I go along and I build things, I'm going to build things that I don't have room for. And I'm just going to give it away. So, yeah. So all that's going to happen. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you had an amazing time. Because if you didn't, I feel bad. I want you to have an amazing time when you're here. I want you to forget your worries. Come on, get happy. Next week we're just gonna do all show tunes. Although next week is unboxing my birthday present because my birthday's Friday and Saturday we're gonna unbox my birthday present, which is up there. And I've been dying to open it up, but I'm not allowed to because my wife said, no, you are not allowed to open up your birthday present because it's not your birthday yet. So then I said, okay, I'll just wait till the next day and I'll open it up with everybody else. So yeah. Let me see. Anybody say anything? Appreciate. Oh, thank you, Dr. No. Thank you. Appreciate you too. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day and weekend, and just be kind to everyone. Collect your passion and get your shit out of their boxes, please. Peace.